Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I'm your host, Jenny. This weekend in Hong Kong is packed with exciting activities, from exploring art at M+ to joining aerial yoga classes at the practice studio, and even catching a horror film inspired by a video game. Plus, fashion lovers can visit Emis' new Causeway Bay store, and coffee fans can enjoy a pop-up event with a Sunday rave. It's a perfect blend of arts, fitness, fashion, and entertainment, so don't miss out. Please continue to watch for more details. Now, on to some hot news. The Hong Kong Hot Air Balloon Festival had to apologize after suspending tethered rides due to safety issues and missing permits. Many attendees paid high prices expecting a full experience, only to be disappointed as rides were cancelled. The organizer offered free entry for a future visit, but the controversy stirred quite a buzz, even leading the Hong Kong Tourism Board to remove festival references online. It's a reminder that safety always comes first. And in the financial world, Hong Kong stocks have bounced back after a 3-day dip. Softer U.S. jobs data sparked hopes of a Fed rate cut, boosting the Hang Seng Index and tech stocks like Sini Solar and Hang Lung Properties. Meanwhile, mainland markets stabilized, with some stocks like Meituan and Sini Solar surging. Investors are keeping a close eye on upcoming U.S. employment data, which could confirm the rate cut, so exciting times ahead for the markets. Please stay tuned for more updates. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong is buzzing with weekend activities that cater to a variety of interests. Art enthusiasts can immerse themselves in the SIG Prize 2025 exhibition at M+, where 6 talented finalists, by Rong Rong, Ho Ruiyan, Su Chiawei, Heidi Lau, Pan Daijing, and Wang Ping, showcase their innovative works. This prestigious biennial award, judged by luminaries like Maria Balshaw and Glenn Lowry, highlights the cutting edge of Asian contemporary art, with the winner to be announced in December. Meanwhile, thrill seekers can indulge in horror with Exit 8, a psychological thriller inspired by Stanley Kubrick, which twists supernatural elements into a compelling exploration of guilt and redemption. For those craving a more sensory experience, No Coffee's pop-up at East Hong Kong offers inventive brews like bamboo charcoal black latte, complemented by a lively coffee rave featuring DJ Seth Gutierrez, where attendees can enjoy live music and even win a tattoo, an event blending caffeine, music, and artistry in one vibrant package. Yoga lovers aren't left out, as Morocco Kwang leads aerial yoga classes that promise to strengthen, stretch, and elevate practitioners through gravity-defying poses, while fashion aficionados can explore Emis' new flagship store in Causeway Bay, filled with trendy apparel and accessories favored by K-pop stars. The South China Morning Post also covers the recent controversy surrounding Hong Kong's Hot Air Balloon Festival, where safety concerns led to the suspension of tethered rides. Despite the festival's grand aspirations, organizers admitted they couldn't secure the necessary permits in time, prompting apologies and offers for free re-entry to disappointed visitors. The event, held at Central Harbourfront, was marred by government safety assessments revealing unsatisfactory test results, which delayed approval for passenger rides. Many ticket holders, unaware of the suspension until after purchase, expressed frustration, calling the event a total scam and demanding refunds. The incident underscores the importance of safety protocols in large-scale festivals, especially when involving aerial activities. Meanwhile, Hong Kong's stock market experienced a rebound after a brief 3-day decline, buoyed by optimistic bets that the Federal Reserve might cut interest rates this month. The Hang Seng Index rose modestly, with tech stocks gaining ground and market sentiment bolstered by soft U.S. jobs data and expectations of a rate cut, which could boost liquidity and investor confidence across Asian markets. The global economic outlook remains sensitive to upcoming employment reports, which will likely influence the Fed's decision-making and regional market movements. The South China Morning Post vividly captures Louis Vuitton's daring spirit through its Autumn-Winter 2025 collection, shot amidst the bustling streets of New York City. The campaign embodies adventure and exploration, with models navigating the urban landscape in an array of striking outfits that blend luxury with the raw energy of the city. The shoot's dynamic energy is amplified by the talented team behind the scenes, from photographer David Romer's keen eye to stylist Aria Lapin's curated ensembles, all working together to showcase Louis Vuitton's latest designs as symbols of boldness and wanderlust. This visual narrative not only highlights the collection's innovative aesthetics but also reinforces the brand's long-standing identity as a pioneer of luxury and adventure, seamlessly merging high fashion with the vibrant pulse of city life. In a celebration of craftsmanship and heritage, the South China Morning Post details Bottega Veneta's 50th anniversary of its iconic intrecciato weave, a signature pattern that has defined the brand since 1975. The meticulous artistry involved in creating this signature weave is a testament to Italian craftsmanship, with fine leather strips carefully assembled by hand to produce accessories that are both elegant and durable. The latest offerings in the collection showcase a variety of shapes, sizes, and colorways, illustrating how Bottega Veneta continues to honor its tradition while innovating for the modern season. This milestone not only honors half a century of exquisite craftsmanship but also underscores the brand's commitment to timeless quality and the enduring appeal of its artisanal heritage, celebrating a pattern that has become synonymous with understated luxury and refined elegance. The South China Morning Post also explores Hong Kong's ambitious Top Talent Pass scheme, launched in late 2022 to bolster the city's global competitiveness. By July, nearly 140,000 applications had flooded in, with over 100,000 approvals, marking a significant influx of skilled professionals eager to make Hong Kong their home. However, beneath these promising figures lies a complex reality. Many newcomers leave quickly or only intend to stay temporarily, revealing a gap between policy ambitions and actual long-term integration. The data shows that renewal rates vary sharply across categories, with high earners more likely to stay, while recent graduates and lower-tier professionals are more transient. Concerns about the scheme's effectiveness are compounded by the rise of mainland agencies offering quick routes to residency, raising fears of exploitation and superficial integration, especially among dependents. Ultimately, the scheme's success depends on transforming initial attraction into sustainable community growth, fostering careers, families, and genuine cultural integration, goals that require strategic policy adjustments and a broader international outreach to truly position Hong Kong as a vibrant, diverse hub of opportunity. South China Morning Post reports that China is considering expanding the use of its digital yuan, or ECNY, to address the persistent issue of payment defaults, particularly chain debts that spread financial strain across sectors like automotive manufacturing. The Hunan province has proposed a model where digital yuan can facilitate direct payments to clear these chain debts, making transactions more traceable and transparent, which could help monitor and manage defaults more effectively. However, experts caution that while traceability can identify payment bottlenecks, it does not solve the core problem of buyers' liquidity and solvency issues. With local governments burdened by unpaid bills, amounting to billions of yuan, there's an urgent push to leverage digital currency tools like smart contracts to automate payments, although these functionalities are not yet fully integrated into the ECNY framework. Despite the digital yuan's success in everyday transactions across 26 cities, China's broader ambitions include using it for bonds and cross-border trade, with some regional banks issuing digital yuan bonds and the People's Bank of China establishing an international operations center. Yet, experts like Tan Junyu highlight that internationalization faces hurdles due to the non-convertible nature of the renminbi, limiting its global role. The South China Morning Post also highlights a heartwarming story of Lo King Fai, a 94-year-old Hong Kong war veteran who proudly identified himself as a fighter in the resistance against Japanese invaders during World War II. Lo, part of a family deeply involved in guerrilla activities, recounted his experiences fighting Japanese ships and protecting his comrades, emphasizing the heroism and sacrifice that contributed to China's victory. His family's ancestral home in Sha Tao Kok served as a base for guerrilla operations, and the house has recently been transformed into a museum commemorating their efforts, serving as a patriotic educational site. Lo's story exemplifies the enduring spirit of resistance, and local communities believe that passing down these stories is vital to preserving national history and patriotism. Historians note that many families in Hong Kong participated in the war effort, often holding influential roles, and stress the importance of promoting war relics and memorials to keep the patriotic spirit alive across generations. During the South China Morning Post's coverage of the World Football Summit, La Liga President Javier Tebas expressed enthusiasm for Hong Kong's potential as a host for international matches, describing the city as the perfect stage for future games. He revealed plans to stage a regular season La Liga match in Hong Kong, akin to the upcoming fixture between Barcelona and Villarreal in Miami, pending approval from global football authorities. Tebas emphasized that such initiatives are part of La Liga's broader strategy to expand its global footprint, competing with other leagues and sports for viewership and revenue. He also discussed La Liga's partnerships with smaller nations like Uruguay and regions like Saudi Arabia, highlighting efforts to develop football worldwide. Tebas dismissed concerns about the Saudi League's aggressive investments, asserting that they are rationalizing their spending and focusing on building sustainable, global brands. He underscored the importance of protecting the industry from piracy and warned that the new Club World Cup could widen disparities among clubs, favoring elite teams at the expense of smaller leagues, emphasizing La Liga's commitment to maintaining a healthy, competitive football ecosystem worldwide. South China Morning Post highlights how city's Asia Private Bank is experiencing a surge in business, prompting a 10% increase in advisors to cater to the rising demand from wealthy clients eager to capitalize on regional rallies. The bank reports that capital inflows from Europe, Southeast Asia, and mainland China have fueled growth, with investors showing particular interest in markets like Japan, the US, Hong Kong, and the mainland. Hong Kong's strategic efforts to attract family offices, coupled with a 15% rise in private banking assets to 10.4 trillion Hong Kong dollars last year, have created a fertile environment for wealth management expansion. Notably, clients are increasingly seeking alternative investments such as hedge funds and private equity, with the first half of this year already surpassing last year's total in alternative assets. Citi's private bank has responded by offering over 40 hedge funds and emphasizing opportunities in private credit markets, especially in early-stage startups, which are attracting long-term investors like family offices. Meanwhile, Hong Kong's position as a hub for wealth management is reinforced by its ability to attract family offices from Europe, viewing the city as a complementary partner to Singapore rather than a competitor. The South China Morning Post also reports a vibrant October filled with major concerts and music festivals across the Greater Bay Area, transforming the region into a lively cultural hub. Guangzhou's Nansha Music Showcase will host the Guangzhou Super Strawberry Festival from October 2nd to 4th, featuring an impressive lineup of international acts like Thailand's Solitude is Bliss and Japanese-Korean girl group XG, alongside Cantonese stars such as Miriam Young and Karen Mok. The festival promises not only musical performances but also interactive art exhibits, food stalls, and pop-up shops, creating a festive, immersive experience. Meanwhile, Chinese pop icon Wang Liham celebrates his 30-year career with a 4-day tour in Shenzhen, performing his greatest hits and showcasing his multi-instrumental talents. The tour coincides with performances by local legends like Leon Lai, who will bring his classic canto pop hits to Shenzhen on October 11th, complete with stunning visual effects. Adding to the excitement, American rapper Travis Scott will bring his high-energy Circus Maximus Asia tour to Macau on October 29th, delivering an electrifying performance to fans in the region. This month's musical lineup underscores the Greater Bay Area's emergence as a dynamic destination for international and regional artists, offering a rich tapestry of cultural events that attract diverse audiences. SCMP's opinion piece discusses Hong Kong's ongoing efforts to strengthen its intellectual property (IP) protections through the potential inclusion in the Madrid Protocol, a global IP treaty covering 131 countries. Currently, China is a member, but Hong Kong, as a special administrative region, is not, which limits its ability to fully leverage the treaty's benefits. The city's government aims to seek Beijing's approval to join the Madrid Protocol, recognizing that enhanced IP protection is vital as Hong Kong's creative industries and IP-intensive sectors contribute over 30% to its GDP and employ nearly 30% of its workforce. The article emphasizes that registering IP under this treaty would grant recognition and protection across major markets like the US, Japan, and the EU, bolstering Hong Kong's role as a superconnector between mainland China and global economies. The city's strategic positioning, especially through its trade missions to ASEAN, the Gulf, Eastern Europe, and Latin America, can be further amplified by robust IP protections, fostering innovation and safeguarding proprietary products such as merchandise and creative works. Ultimately, integrating into the Madrid Protocol would help Hong Kong navigate economic uncertainties and geopolitical tensions, ensuring its creative and technological sectors remain resilient and competitive in an increasingly interconnected world. South China Morning Post reports that venture capital firm Lanqi Ventures is intensifying its focus on China's burgeoning AI and robotics sectors, actively managing over 15 billion yuan, $2.1 billion, and raising a new fund to capitalize on the global surge in investor interest. The firm remains committed to investing in Chinese startups specializing in embodied AI, multimodal AI models, and overseas market expansion, citing China's rich data environments and the rapid evolution of robots' capabilities as key advantages. With notable investments like Moonshot AI and GenSpark, Lanqi emphasizes the strategic importance of developing AI applications that can significantly boost productivity. The firm's upcoming fund, similar in size to its current one, is already partially raised, with a focus on attracting both Asian and U.S. institutional investors, reflecting a renewed confidence in China's tech innovation despite geopolitical tensions. Lanqi's expansion into Hong Kong underscores its strategy of leveraging international talent and markets to support Chinese firms' global ambitions. SCMP's opinion piece highlights Hong Kong's growing role as an international dispute resolution hub, emphasizing the city's recent initiatives in mediation. The Hong Kong International Ombudsman Academy, launched to promote mediation skills among government officials and public organizations, exemplifies this effort, with the Ombudsman's office resolving nearly 3 times as many cases through mediation in 2024 compared to the previous year. Senior officials like Chief Secretary Eric Chan advocate for mediation as a means to foster societal harmony, viewing it as a tool to transform misunderstandings into constructive momentum for better governance. The article underscores that such initiatives not only enhance public service quality but also reinforce Hong Kong's position as a neutral and effective mediator in both domestic and international disputes, reflecting a broader commitment to fostering social cohesion through dialogue and understanding. The South China Morning Post explores the rising prominence of stablecoins in the global financial landscape, especially amid regulatory developments in the US and Hong Kong. While the US has established a federal framework for stablecoins, China remains cautious, wary of the risks associated with cryptocurrencies and capital flight, particularly given its strict capital controls and efforts to maintain financial stability. Beijing's digital yuan (ECNY) and its cautious approach to yuan-backed stablecoins reflect its desire to balance internationalization with domestic control. Analysts suggest that China might experiment with limited, tightly regulated offshore stablecoin projects, potentially in Hong Kong, rather than fully embracing retail use within mainland China. Such measures could bolster the yuan's global reach, facilitate cross-border trade, and reduce reliance on the US dollar, aligning with Beijing's broader goal of establishing a multipolar financial system. Meanwhile, international developments, such as Japan's upcoming yen stablecoin and South Korea's initiatives, indicate a regional momentum toward digital assets, with China carefully navigating the geopolitical and financial implications of stablecoin adoption. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Got a book so big and bright, open it and take a flight. Learn about the stars and see, everything is here for me. Flip the pages one by one, knowledge under the sun. From dinosaurs to galaxies, a world of endless mysteries. Encyclopedia, yay! Facts and fun all day. From A to Z, let's see. Curious minds run free. Jump into the pages deep, secrets that you want to keep. Time will fly and you will find magic lies in every line. Animals and history, science full of mystery. Gotta read and gotta know, watch our minds all start to grow. Encyclopedia, yay! Facts and fun all day. From A to Z, let's see. Curious minds run free, yeah. Jump into the pages deep, secrets that you want to keep. Time will fly and you will find magic lies in every line. To run free line, every line's run free. Animals and history, science full of mystery.